Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good week. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of collaboration between different agencies. So just to recap, I work at a rehab center for pregnant women and their children. So this is a brand new program. It's only been opened for 3 months. They have an intensive outpatient program that they do. Currently at the moment, I think there's maybe 15 or 16 patients right now in the outpatient program. My field supervisor is the only clinical social worker that does outpatient therapy at the moment. And I had an opportunity yesterday to sit down with the medical director of the treatment center and was discussing how they are working with our local hospital to help find space for them to open up an office for outpatient treatment. And these are women that are going to typically be on the waiting list, plus the women that are already in the program. We are also working with other treatment facilities. There's a treatment facility that's probably, I think, like an hour and a half away from here that is only, that is like the one that we have currently right now. We work with them if we can't get women into our facility because we only have 8 beds. So it's a very, very small treatment facility. So we're working with them to get women into their treatment facility if at all possible. If that doesn't happen, then we put them on our wait list. We check other area facilities to see if they'll take pregnant women as well within a 28-day program. And once they complete that 28-day program, they can come to us if we have an availability and an opening. So they have been working tirelessly. We have a new recovery center located here in the town where I work, which has been opened up by the hospital that I currently work for as well. And they have a licensed social worker who runs that particular program, and she runs meetings from NA to AA to Smart Recovery, which is where they use CBT for their recovery process, changing their way of thinking and whatnot. They do dialectical therapy as well. So we work with them as well as getting the women that we currently have in the home to attend to those meetings as well. So they have the women that are in the home currently work a lot within our community, within the recovery services that we offer. Plus we go up to about a half an hour, 45 minutes away for some meetings. Because some of the women, this is a very small area, a lot of people know everybody, so some of the women are not comfortable going to those particular meetings. So we're working with a lot of agencies within a 50-mile radius to accommodate these women. It's very important, I feel, to have these relationships with these particular agencies, because when we have a woman on the wait list, and if we're trying to get that particular individual into a different facility until we have space for them, we don't just stop working with them. So if we have a woman, for instance, we have a new resident coming in today that will be my individual client. There was another patient that resident that we saw who you have to go through a detox process before you can come into the facility, because we are not a medical facility. You have to be detoxed before you come. She is in the process of going through the detox, so therefore this other woman is taking, taking our last bed because she's ready and is in the right place to be there. So this particular woman is somebody that we are going to case manage while she's going through her process and going through a different facility. We are working with the jail, we're working with DCYF, we're working with the facility that she's going to make sure that she doesn't fall through the cracks. And then she's now going to become a part of our outpatient program. Even though she's going to be in a different facility, we're still going to be able to help manage her care. So we're all working together as a team to ensure that this woman is going to be able to do the recovery process, and we're going to help her get the services that she needs. And we're working with DHS to get her food stamps, housing, because currently right now she is in jail, but before that she had been living on the streets for about 2 to 3 months and has lost custody of both of her children. So we are working closely with DHS to make sure that she has the services in place that she needs, such as her health insurance, to make sure that they can help pay for her rehab. Once she comes out, we'll be working with her for, she's expressed interest in educational advancement, so getting her GED, we're going to help her do that. We're going to help her get onto a housing list for subsidized housing, and then work with DCYF as far as reunification for her children. We also work with, there's a particular agency here in my community that is called Community Partners, and they are a mental health agency. They do a lot of intense therapy with all different types of individuals, not just those that suffer from substance use disorders. So we are working with them because this particular individual also has a traumatic brain injury. So we're making sure that developmentally she will be able to parent her child without any additional help. At the moment, before she had lost her children, her mother was basically parenting the children. So we just want to make sure that she's going to be able to function at a level that we can do that. And then if not, then come up with a plan to help her still be with her children and have the help that she needs within the home. So this organization has an amazing staff that works for them. I've never been a part of anything that anybody has been so dedicated to these women and to their recovery and to making sure that they have their children with them, that's the unique portion of this program, is that they get to have their children with them, and we get to help them work towards reunification with them, and they can have visits with the children that currently aren't in their custody within the home. So these relationships are extremely important to have, and working together as a team to make sure that all the needs are met and that they have all of the support that they need to be able to succeed in the program. I don't really have any questions, just if anybody has any thoughts, that would be great. And I hope you're all having a good week. Thank you so much.